welcome back. Welcome. First of all, welcome to this amazing Monday. My name is Coach Misty, and we are back with your credit glow up, right? So, listen, once a month on average, until probably at the end of the year, I'm going to do free credit masterclass, a 5 day free credit masterclass. We've had some people, we have testimonials. We're going to get those online. I'm going to have Raquel cut those up. I got to send her those. We have now testimonials of people who literally listened to my free masterclass, took the information that was given, and had one lady has raised her credit score almost 70 points in the last 21 days. And that's just from the free masterclass. She did not buy my glow kit. She just listened to what I'm giving you free game every day, right? And listen, we're going to have another 5 day masterclass free here on TikTok. I go live somewhere between 12 and 5. I don't know what time I'm going to live, whatever the spirit moves me when I wake up. So, with that being said, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. I am Coach Misty on YouTube. I am Coach Misty on YouTube, all one word. Subscribe to my YouTube. Press the bell for notifications. That way, you'll know when I'm live and you can be in on it as well. All right. All right, y'all. So today we're doing a new credit masterclass, right? We're going to talk about listen, your credit score is not your worth, but it does cost you. You ever heard that saying, money talking, that other shit walk? Credit score is not your worth, but it does cost you, right? So we're going to talk about how credit is both energetic currency and a tool for financial power. All right. Today I'm going to build awareness about credit and I'm going to introduce you to my DIY credit glow up program. All right. So listen, at any time, if you're watching me on TikTok, you should have information above my head. Go ahead and follow the rules above my head and I'll go ahead and send you the link. I'm going to pick one person today because I need some more. I need some testimonials. Y'all heard about these credit sweeps? Have y'all heard about these credit sweeps? I'm gonna pick one person today. I'm gonna do a free credit sweep for them. Now you got to do some things for me. You got to give me some information, but I'm gonna do a free credit sweep, and I want to go ahead. The credit sweeps, yeah, I'm gonna do a free credit sweep. One person, I'm gonna pick one person who buys my who buys the Glow program today. Um, and I'm going to pick one person and do a credit sweep for him. We're gonna do it like that. All right, listen. So first of all, I want to welcome you back to Coach Misty's Glow Up Credit Masterclass. Today is day one. We're talking about your credit score is not your worth, but it does cost you, right? So let's say this. Let me say that. I'm reiterating this again. Your credit score is not your worth, but be real, it is costing you every single day. Regardless if you know it or not, your credit costs you. Listen, having jacked up credit is costing you every single day. It may not literally cost you, but it's costing you. Listen, you may not feel the effects. You might be like, oh, girl, my credit been messed up. It's whatever. I got a car, I got a house. The interest rate that you pay, the interest rate you pay on that car is costing you. Some of you all are paying damn near double amount what the car is worth because of interest. It's costing you, right? That extra money. Some people have a 2% APR. Some people got a 27% APR, right? That money every month. Your car note should be $1,000. It really should be somewhere around 700, 600. It's costing you. All right, so we're gonna talk about that. I want you to come on in and go ahead and share the live. I'll get your pen and paper. Liz, you say, yep, costing me. Absolutely. Right? Because we're talking about money, we're talking about energy, and why the score that shouldn't listen, why the score that shouldn't define you is keeping you and your glow stuck. This score shouldn't define you, but it's keeping you stuck. Now, if y'all got a hard time reading over this leopard print, y'all let me know. All right. Listen, I want you to drop a glow or a GG in the chat. Drop a glow or a GG in the chat if you ever felt embarrassed or frustrated by your score, because we're going to go ahead and free up that shame. Go ahead, drop a glow or a GG in the chat if you ever felt a certain type of way about your score. All right. All right. Listen, let's get it. Let's go. Now, let's talk about it. Okay, I see them. They say glow, 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 GG, glow. Here we go. I want to say this. Credit isn't just a number, it's about access, right? Credit is about access. Credit is about positioning, it's about privilege, right? Credit is also spiritual because, listen, yeah, your credit score is also spiritual because it affects how you move, it affects how you feel and what you think you deserve. You understand me? It's a spiritual thing to it. I want you to think about when anybody ever had a credit score over 700. Anybody ever had a credit score over 700, right? If you had, even if you had a credit score over 680, I want you to think about how you move when your credit score is 720 versus when it's 520, right? When it's 720, you make more conscious decisions. When your credit score, now y'all gonna be mad when I say this, when your credit score is high, you don't deal with bullshit. Where's my gavel? I need a gavel. When your credit score is high, you tend not to go certain places. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. When your credit score is high, when your money is good and your credit score is high, you tend not to hang with the riffraff. You are selective about the people you let in your house. You are selective about the people you lay down with. This is facts. When you are doing good in life, when you feel good and you are doing good, it's certain people you don't fuck with. I need a gavel, Lord. I got a lot of them. I'm gonna get a baby one. I'm not gonna get the big one Lance gave me. I'm gonna get the baby gavel. I'm gonna get, y'all remember my little gavels? This shit is spiritual. Huh? Cleaning your credit, understanding money is more than just being able to walk into a dealership and get a better car. It's about knowing that you deserve a better life. Okay? Huh? When was the first time your credit made you feel small? Let's talk about it. When was the first time your credit made you feel small? For me, it was when I went to go get a car. It was for me when I went and I saw this car online and I went to the car lot and I test drove the car and I was hopeful and I was my kid. I had like two of my kids with me. I never took all four. I had two of my kids with me. They were excited about the car, only for the man to come back and say, "Well, if you want that car, you're gonna need this, this, and this, but let me show you something else." And I was defeated at that moment. When my kids had saw this car and we like, "Oh, mommy, we gonna get that car." And I'm like, "Yeah, we gonna get this car," and all that stuff. And the man said, "Nope, you can't have that, but I can give you this." And then we went to go see the other car, and it was just like, damn. It was like I wanna, like I wanna, I need a car. I really wanted that one. And maybe, well, and he like, "Oh, well, you pay on this for 3 years, and then you can come and trade it in 3 years." Right? It's like, but I go to work and I work hard, and my kids like that car, and that's the car we've been looking at. It was that moment, right? That moment right there, I was like, damn, right? This is like when you got denied for something, right? Or the cosign drama of it all. You ever been to a car lot and they say, "Oh, we can get you the car, but you need a cosigner," and then you get to call and you get to sitting up there thinking, "Who can I call to cosign for me? Well, what information you need and this," and then it's like you seeing everybody else get their car, get their keys, they walking out, or my favorite, when you go to a car lot and they all up your ass because they know you got the down payment money and they so nice to you until they run your credit and they see that your credit is shot, and then they treat you like a PA. Anybody had that happen where you go to the car dealership and your car salesperson is interacting with you and y'all chitter chatter, and they, "Oh, you want some coffee? Oh yeah, they real nice," until they run your shit and see your shit is trash. And then they move on to somebody else. They leave you sitting there. "Oh, we got yourself the finance guy," and then you see them walk off with another customer, and you just sitting there. I know I ain't the only person that ever happened to. I know I ain't the only one that ever happened to, where I was sitting at the car place and just saw my car person walk off, and I'm sitting there like, "Well, what?" Then I got to go looking around for people like, "Well, what happened? Is like, can somebody tell me what's going on?" "Oh yeah, he'll be with you in a minute. Just have a seat." And he busy trying to close another deal because your shit is trash. Huh? We're not doing that no more. We're not doing that no more. We're not doing that no more. I'm gonna say this and say that. I want you to know this. You are not broken, but the system is designed to keep you broke. You are not broken, but the system of credit is designed to keep you broke. Having good credit makes you feel like a person. Listen, when you don't have good credit, when you go through them type of moments, you be like, "You know what? Fuck it. I don't even need it. Guess what? I'm gonna go over here and do this. I ain't even gonna pay no bills. My credit already messed up, right?" And it comes down. It has its effect where it starts. It's a tumbling effect, right? You go down a rabbit hole. I'm fuck it. The credit messed up anyway. I'm gonna go and do what I do. It's whatever. We're not doing it, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. Let me talk about the real life cost of bad credit. These are the real life cost of bad credit. And somebody said it in the comments, right? That $18,000 car with bad credit, you're gonna pay $32,000 over that loan. You get an $18,000 car, and with bad credit, the interest rate gonna be so high that you're gonna pay $32,000 over that 18 grand, right? That apartment that said you don't qualify, listen, it didn't care how nice you are. You couldn't get that apartment. You ever go to an apartment and they be like, "Hey, no, we're not gonna be able to do it." That job you applied for, yeah, some of those do credit checks too. How many of y'all? I told y'all the story about how my daughter Zoe had got a job for the for Navy. What is it? Navy Federal, and she was about to start. And they called her and said, you got this. You got a collection. You got it. Wasn't even collection. It was a late payment on the car note or something. They said no, 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 or a hospital bill or something. And she said, they said, no, sis. She like, what you mean? I got a start date. I'm supposed to start for orientation. There's like, you either call and get a payment arrangement. We got to show something that you like good faith payment on this, or we gonna have to rescind your job. What? Yes. So the thing is this, listen, your score, and I'm gonna say this, no, your score is not who you are. You might have a 520 and have a heart of gold. You might have 800 and be an asshole. But I wonder, it's costing the woman that you are becoming. It's costing the person that you want to be, your credit score, right? Now I'm gonna tell you the top three blocks that keep you in credit chaos. These are the top three blocks that keep you in credit chaos, right? These are the top three reasons most people stay stuck in bad credit, and none of them are laziness. So let me get this out your head. None of it is laziness. You don't have bad credit because you're lazy. No, that's not what it is. A lot, first of all, in order to have bad credit, you had to have had credit at some point, right? This is what happens. Number one, nobody ever taught us how it works. How many people are just now learning about credit for the first time? That's what with my credit, with my do it yourself glow up. I teach you about credit. I teach you about money mindset. I just don't show you the steps to fix your credit. I teach you something, right? Come on. Number one, nobody never taught us about how credit works. I'm talking about school, parents, even banks. Nobody broke down FICO like this. Nobody broke that down. I didn't know how credit worked in the beginning. I had to find it out. Guess when I found out about credit? Once I had messed it up. Once I had tore my credit up, tore it down to the ground. Cause see, when I was fresh out of high school, I was getting Discover for college students. A Discover credit card was like one of the first cards I had. I was fresh out of college. I'm fresh out of high school. Had a job working at the post office. I was 18, 19 years old, making $35,000 a year. Right. So I was getting credit cards, not and I was, paying the bills, not understanding, hey, don't max that card out, sis, and pay the doggone minimum because that's gonna drop your that's your utilization. I do nothing about it, right? Number two, you think you need to pay everything off first before starting. No, you don't. You don't need to pay everything off first before starting. You need to dispute, rebuild, and pay smart, not just throw money at it. A lot of people think like, oh, I just got to pay all this stuff off. I got 80K in loan. What the lady say? I got 80K. I got to pay all this stuff. No, we're going to dispute that shit. We're going to dispute, we're going to rebuild, and we're going to pay smart. Because if you throw all your money at it and you pay everything off, guess what? You don't have no payment history. If I call up this one credit card company, I have three accounts with them, and I pay everything off right now, never used the card. You feel like, oh, I got that off my back. I paid everything off. Well, if the cards are open and you're not having no activity, it's not showing there's no payments on it. It's just sitting credit, right? It's just a sitting duck. And what's a sitting duck? It's a lame duck. Right. Or if I call them and I pay it off and I close the accounts, now that's potentially pretty okay accounts that I just closed. Now I'm messing up my age, my credit age. So it's a lot of stuff going on if you don't know. All right, we need 31 people to hit the heart. Y'all know what it is. We got a flash goal. Do the join my team heart. That's right. Thank you. Join my fan club. Go ahead and hit that heart. We need 31 people to do it. And number three, I think this is the top reason why we stay in credit chaos is because you scared to look at it. How many people scared to open up their thing? I be telling y'all, pull y'all credit account, credit reports. Right now, you can get a free weekly credit report on annualcreditreport.com from Equifax, TransUnion, Experian. Weekly. It used to be a free annual report. Now it's a free weekly report. Weekly report, y'all. Because of all the Experian breaches and all that good stuff, right? However, we scared to look at it because when we look at it, that it puts us in our face about what we really doing. When we look at it, we like, damn. We like, damn, that's what this is. You scared to look at all them pages, right? It's like that ex you know ain't no good, but you still check their page, right? It's like I know he ain't no good, but I'm gonna see what he's still doing. That's crazy work, right? You got to go ahead and look at it because here's the deal: credit healing starts when you open up your report. Credit healing starts when you highlight the pain. Credit healing discard starts when you decide to glow anyway. When you say, okay, today I got a 517. All right. Cool. My goal is to get to a 600. See, it steps to this shit. My goal is to get to a 600. Where do I start? That's when the credit healing starts, right? That's when the credit healing starts. So I just want, before we move on, I want to say the top three things that are keeping you in credit chaos is nobody taught you how to use it. I'm here to do that. The DIY program does that. Number two, you think you need to pay everything off before starting to rebuild credit. No, you do not. We can dispute certain things, rebuild, and then we pay smart. And number three, you just damn scared to look at it. And we're gonna get over that too, because in order to get a goal, to set a goal, we have to know what we're working with. I gotta know what you're working with, you gotta know what you're working with, right? All right. So this is why, guys, I created the Credit Glow Up DIY program, right? Because you don't need to pay $1,000 to fix what knowledge and strategy can solve. You don't, right? So here's the deal. We have the credit audit worksheet. I have a score cheat sheet and dispute letter template. That's just some of the stuff you get in week one, right? A credit audit worksheet. So you like, well, coach, what if I pull my credit reports, now what? I'm gonna give you a step by step. Okay, you pull the reports and this is what you're looking for. I have worksheets. All you need to do is have somewhere to print the shit out at. All you need to do is go somewhere and print this out at every week for 4 weeks. I'm gonna give you the video and the worksheets and instructions. And you follow it. We've had a young lady who's raised her credit score 70 points in 21 days. We had another one of our people call in, and she was like, "Hey, coach, I was following what you said. I signed up for the DIY Credit Glow Up program. I was able to get two increases on my cars." She didn't have the credit problems a lot of us have, meaning that her credit sucked. She had it. Her credit wasn't up to par. She just needed to kind of rearrange some things. She said, and come September, I'm going to do zero. I'm gonna do I can pay all my balances down to zero, which means she's gonna be able to do a consolidation of all her credit. And those things come as you build credit, right? So this is what I'm saying. You get everything I use with my private clients for a fraction of the cost, and it's self-paced. So you can work on your glow on your own time. You don't have to worry about, oh, coach, what time is the class? I got to go get my kids. Oh, coach, I missed my appointment because I wasn't feeling good with you. This is something you do on your own time. Okay, on your own time. Is there anyone in here that has already joined my Credit Glow Up program? Anybody watching me that has already joined the Credit Glow Up program? Anybody? I don't know. I normally go live during noon, so I may or may not have anybody on here, right? And if you if and it's fine if it hasn't, because I already told you about two people who called in just last night. Okay, Queese, you said you in the program. Have you started using it? Queese, if you want to drop your experience, and I want you to be very blunt. I want you to be very real about your experience, right? You said I was gonna work on my letters today. So she has a template. She working on her letters today. Y'all, this is self-paced. All right, self-paced. Remember, you're using your credit audit worksheet that's going to tell you what to look for. You don't have to know the Fair Credit Report and that. You don't have to read, you don't have to watch 10 YouTube videos. You don't have to buy a workbook from Amazon. I'm giving you the information. I'm giving you the letters. I'm giving you the goodwill letters. I'm even going to throw in how to remove student loans. And today, I'm going to pick one person who buys the Glow program today. Did the deacon be quiet? I'm a one person who buys the Glow program today. I am going to go ahead and pick one person to do a free credit sweep on, a free one. Because like you, I need more testimonials. So I'm gonna pick one person to do. I've never done a credit sweep for someone, one of my clients, and I don't. If I can tell y'all, oh, I did it for me, and this is what I did, but it's mine. I want to do it for one of y'all. So one person, that's the information right here to go ahead and get the DIY program. I'll send you the link to go ahead and sign up. Right. All right. So, any questions about it? Any questions about my do it yourself program? I'm gonna come back tomorrow. We went over today. If you just now joining us, you can go back on YouTube and watch this YouTube. It's a free. I'm doing a free master class. I do them all week long for 5 days, and We talked about how your credit score is costing you. Right? It's not your worth, but it does cost you. So we taught. You said, how much is the program? How much you think it is? How much do you? How much do you think the do it yourself program is? Don't tell them if you already know. I want you to, how much you think it is? It's a do-it-yourself program. It's 4 weeks. We give you an email with the video and the worksheets every week. How much you think it is? Y'all put it in the comments. And now if you already bought it, don't cheat. $300. No, ma'am. What, how much you think it is? Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Let me help you. It's under $100. Let me help you. It's under $100. Somebody else want to take a guess? It's under $100. It's under $100. Anybody else want to take a guess how much it is? It's under $100. Somebody else take a guess. Somebody else tell me. Take a guess. Grateful. Grateful is under $35. She said $35. It's $27. I was gonna change it to 97. It's $27. $27. Yep. I give you the four. It's $27, Lakeisha. It's 27. Yeah. So it's 27 bucks. You get every week you get an email. I'm not gonna give you all the information at once because I want y'all to check in. Every week you get an email. Every Friday, you get a new email so you can work on the weekends. I tell you exactly what to do. I give you all of the addresses for Experian. I give you everything. I tell you exactly what to do every week. So we're going to go through identifying what's on your credit. We're going to go through disputing it. I'm going to tell you how to build positive credit. $27. I was going to change it to $97. I was supposed $27 was the intro rate, and I was supposed to change it to $97, and I didn't. And you know why? I say because it's information. First of all, I love what I do. I love credit. That's to do it yourself. Now, if you want me to do it, you can text me and say, "Hey, coach, I want you to do it." If you want me to do it, it's 297. If you want me to do it, it's 297. And I'll do it. I just need some information from you and I'll go ahead and do it. And you just show me the letters that come back to your house. If you want to do it yourself and you get to get the weekly program, it's $27. You want me to do it, it's 297. Okay. Yes. Yep. So text me. You can text this number. When I text you back, I'm gonna give you the different options and ask you what you want to do. And you let me know. Yeah. There's no sense now for I'm gonna say this for the 297. Lord have mercy. I can't if I can count on Zoe. How long that was Zoe's FaceTiming me. For the 297, if you want the 297 sweep, that's per bureau. If you want me to do it the regular way, just a good old regular credit fixing way is 297 for all three. And it's 4 to 5 items. If you want a sweep, it's per bureau. Send me a text. Let me know what you need. That's the number. Anybody have any other questions? But the do it yourself program with all the letters and templates and videos, that's just $27. All right. That's just 27 bucks. And we already have a young lady who's raised her credit score with just the DIY, the $27 program, 70 points in 30 days, and she's not done. Because when you do it like that, so here's the deal about it not coming back on your credit. So let me say it, I'm gonna be honest with you. What happens is sometimes it doesn't come back. So what happens is sometimes you can get it removed. So let's just say collection agency XYZ, right? Collection agency XYZ. We get it to where we dispute it and they take it off your credit. They can then sell that to some another. They gonna sell it to collection agency 1, 2, 3, and it may come back and it may not. Now, let me tell you why I give people, even if I do it for you, I'm still going to give you the DIY program. You know why? Because I want you. Now, sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes it come back, sometime it do, sometime it don't. But I'm going to give you the DIY program. So even if you want me to do it for you, I still give you access to the DIY program just in case moving forward. You're supposed to put once we get this stuff off your credit, I want you to pull your credit report. You're going to go from pulling it every 30 days to every 90 days. And once you're at the point where you're pulling it every 90 days, that's when you'll see. And if you see it's on there, no ham, no Sam, no ma'am, this is already removed based on XYZ LMNOP, and I want it out of there. And you're gonna send your little letter that's already saved on your computer and got all your information, and you're gonna plug in the account. I'm gonna tell you everything to plug in. That's on the DIY. Even if I do it for you, I still give you the DIY program. Because you need to know I've had that happen where I removed all this stuff off my credit and then they sold it to another collection agency and then it popped up and they tried to act like it was a brand new account. And by that time, he had actually aged out of the 7 years. So stop playing with me. Cut it out. Cut it out. And if the credit agency want to play games, y'all want to report, and I'm gonna sue y'all, and y'all gonna give me a little coin too. Stop playing with me. Cut it out. Any questions, any other questions, concerns, or comments, you can text GLOW to that number and tell me what you need. You can do the DIY program for 27. You can do the, I will say the good old fashioned way for 297, and I'll do 4 to 5 items per month. Or you can do sweeps. And each bureau is 297. Anybody else got any questions? Y'all got the number? Huh? Because if so, I'm gonna log off. I got manifestation coaching coming up in an hour, and I got to get ready for that class. Huh? You said this for people with good credit too. If you got listen, so if you have some good credit, if your credit is good, so let me say this to say that. If you were a person that had decent credit, sometimes people, because I've had clients sign up for credit repair and they did not need it. They just needed the late payment. They needed the good faith letters. They just needed to call these people and say, hey, I missed this payment back back here. I had lost my job. I talked about this. A lot of y'all pay for credit, y'all pay for like insurance on your credit cards, right? And y'all don't even realize that the people ain't gonna tell you. So when the credit card company get to calling you because you done missed the payment, we just like, oh no, I'm not answering it. I know who that is. I know that's whoever, that's Chase, that's whatever, whatever. But when you go ahead and call them and say, hey, I missed that payment, they might say, well, make 3 payments. If you make 3 payments in a row, we'll go ahead and take that credit or that late payment off. Or you can just tell them what happened, and someone will be like, you know what, you've been a faithful customer for the last 2 years. We understand things happen. We're gonna take this late payment off. And boom, let them update it. And then you pull your credit report the following month, and your credit score then went back up. So we're always going to talk about a strategy. Now, if you get to do it yourself, hey, you're doing it yourself. If you get the program where I do it, I'm going to do a credit consultation with you, and I'm going to say, hey, you're going to do this, and this, or I'm going to do this, and this for you, and this is how you maintain it. If you do the sweeps, you did a credit consultation, and that's per that price is per credit bureau. All right. All right. So if y'all have any questions, y'all have the number. Go ahead and send me a text, send me a message. I'm going to start checking messages now. If you are in the manifestation coaching class, I will see you guys in about 50 minutes, less than an hour. All right. The self-paced deal is going to be $27. I will send you the link for everything. If that's what you want to do, I'm going to send you the link for both of them. And you go ahead and decide if I do it, or if I do the old, I ain't gonna say the old fashioned way. If I do the standard credit repair, you said that's for the sweep. That's for the sweep. If you want sweeps, then it's per bureau for the sweep. If you want the standard way of credit repair, then it's 297 and not dispute 4 to 5 things per dispute. It depends on how many you have. Remember, I'm going to give you the do-it-yourself program. So even if I do the standard, so listen to this. If you do the standard for 297 and I dispute 4 to 5 things, like no more than 5 things, you have the do-it-yourself. You know what I'm gonna tell you? Don't sign up for me for another month. Do it your damn self. I just gave you all information and I started the ball rolling for you. Okay. All right. Just go ahead and send me a text and I'll answer all your questions at that point. Okay. All right. Thank y'all so much for everything. Y'all can catch this on YouTube. I am Coach Misty. I will make a credit playlist for you guys to go check out. Every month I do master classes on credit. Go ahead and text me and let me know what you need. Again, the self-paced class is only $27. All right. And I'll give you everything you need with the videos. You get a new email every Friday. All right. All right.